Hey there folks, today I'm going to do a review on a microphone. Now the manufacturers of this microphone is called Blue, quite a random name, don't know why they chose a colour but that's what they decided to do. The model of this microphone is called the Yeti. Now Blue actually have a few different model ranges. They have things like Snowball, which is designed to be portable but also designed for mainly laptops if you're out and about, if you want quality wise to it. They then have the Yeti series and then the Yeti Pro series, which I will explain quite a few of them. Now all the audio that you're going to be hearing from this video is actually being recorded from the Blue Yeti itself. For example, if you were to compare a standard built-in microphone to a headset microphone, then a professional microphone, there will be a big difference in quality. And what I'll do at the end of this video, I will actually confirm those different qualities to let you see what it's like, to let you hear what it's like. But first of all, I'll run you over the box. Now I've been using this microphone for probably about 3 months now. It's been a brilliant microphone. I love it. It's brilliant design. It's done everything that I needed to do so far. So anyway, when you get to the unit, this is the box itself. So it's quite a nice neat box. I'll let you know now, when the microphone is in here, it's quite heavy actually. If I remember right, it was 1.2 kilograms, I think it was, in total weight. I could be wrong there, but it was something around about that. Now what's good about this, as you can see, there's the picture of the microphone on the front of the unit. It is an aluminium chassis to this unit. You've got a mute button on the front there, and you have a volume control when you have your headphone socket, because on the bottom of the unit, I don't know if there's a photo of it on here, no there isn't, but on the bottom there is a headphone socket and actually just a headphone socket and the USB socket. The USB cable that you get in the box is roughly about 1.5 meters to 2 meters, so you do get a reasonable length. So if you do have an actual microphone arm, you've got plenty of length to play with. But as you can see from this, it does come on its own little stand. Nice little unit for what it is, pure aluminium stand. The only problem is that if you have it on a table, you can hear everything that goes on the table. For example, right now, I have probably about 1.5 meters wooden desk here. Now, if I tap on the very far end of my table, you'll probably be able to hear that quite well actually. Even if it was just something where I accidentally bumped into the table, you would notice it straight away because the vibration goes straight up the bottom of the unit. There is a rubber mat on the bottom of it, but it doesn't make much of a difference. Who would I recommend this microphone to? Pretty much anybody. If it's someone that wants to do more gaming wise though, and like to have their volume coming out of their speakers, then I would say probably not. Probably best to get a proper gaming headset for that. But if it's something where you're doing commentary or videos like this, or certainly if you do the odd bit of gaming, you can use the microphone. I personally do. But anyway, the main features of this microphone is certainly it's just purely the quality and the build to it. So as I said twice already, is the aluminium to it. So aluminium chassis, aluminium base. It has a nice mesh grill on the top again. It's a metal grill. None of these fibers or anything like that. It's very nice, keeps very clean, and it's very respectable looking. But you get 4 settings for on the unit. You get these 2 controls on the back of the system. So one is a microphone gain control. The second one is the actual selector. You have 4 selections of what you want to do. And what I mean by that is which direction you can hear audio coming from. So the first one is here, it's saying it's a stereo function. So this is more for the fact of speaking from the front of the unit or from the left or the right of the unit. So it's more if it was, say, well, in this case it's saying vocals. So if there was a group of people, they could certainly stand behind the microphone and it could catch them no problem. After that, you get cardioid, which is designed for the fact of you just podcast it straight onto the microphone and it gets you perfectly. After that, you get omnidirectional, which that is all the way around. There's 3 speakers built into this unit. So one primarily faces you, one faces diagonally back, one faces the other diagonal as well. So it's designed to get all the way around, so it gets full velocity of vocals. The last option is bi-directional. That is, say if you're doing more of a one-to-one talk with someone, then it's catching you from the front and catching them from the back, so it doesn't catch any side interference on that side of things. So these functions do come in handy. I have used them a few times, even when it was come to recording other features, came in very, very handy on that side of things. On this unit, these little mounts here, they are plastic screw mounts. Now the unit itself, if you do wish to have a microphone arm, this can actually come out of the of its stand, and then you just purely got the microphone itself, so it can fit into a stand. If it was you were going to get a stand, it does fit on any universal, but it's best to get a shock mount. But you have to get apparently Blue's shock mount, which is normally, I think, is about $50 if anything. It's quite hard to get it in the UK apparently. But so far, I've absolutely loved this unit. It's been a brilliant unit. The average retail price of it is roughly about £90 to £130. I got it quite good on offer. I got it for £66 one day. Don't know how they managed to sell it so cheap, but it's been a brilliant unit so far, and I absolutely love it to bits. And as I said, you are currently hearing this all from the Blue Yeti microphone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into my iPhone, and what it'll let you see is more of a close-up shot. I will run over a few more features of the unit again. Okay, so this is the actual unit further up close. So as you can see, the mesh grill on the top of the unit here goes onto the aluminium body and then goes onto the aluminium stand. The mute button on the front of the unit here, it does glow a red, and when it's on mute it actually flashes red. The volume dial, that is just purely for the headphone socket for what you hear, which I'll get onto that in the next sec. So I'm just showing you the actual screw mounts here. They are made of plastic. That's a bit of a disadvantage, I thought. Now the bottom of the unit, what you can see here is you have the USB on the left hand side, and on the right hand side the headphone socket. The headphone socket is actually zero latency, so you hear exactly what's going on as you're talking about it. Now to the back of the unit here, I'm showing you that you do have the gain volume control, and just below that there's the actual pattern control. The pattern control is quite a bit stiff function, and again they are plastic, which I thought was a bit of a shame. You have rubber feet on the bottom of it. Still doesn't stop a lot of sound though coming through. But yeah, it's a beautiful device with the mesh grill. Okay, well within the next section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a comparison between the actual built-in microphone in a computer, a headset microphone, and then back to the Yeti. So just hold on and we'll have this sorted for you. So what you're hearing right now, this is actually a built-in microphone. This is built in within my iMac unit. So what you may notice straight away, either sounds tinny, my voice may either sound lost in a room. It's just there's not much quality-wise there. Brilliant for doing certain things, but when it comes to doing podcasts or videos like this, not really the best item. Right, what you're hearing now is the audio coming from my gaming headset. Now this is the Creative Fatality 1000, designed for gaming, designed for Skype, just about anything you wanted to do. Now straight away you may notice a big difference between this microphone and my built-in microphone, either quality wise or even on how deep the actual tone goes on the unit. Brilliant for games, I must admit, because then you can hear your friends in it, and then you can speak through this, and then you have no difficulty when it comes to speakers. Brilliant for Skype as well, but you may still notice the odd little bits of flaws. For instance, you may hear the odd popping sounds coming from your lips when you talk, or for instance breathing sounds either through the nose or the mouth. There's all these little things. Brilliant little unit though, but still not professional. And now here we are, we're back to the Blue Yeti microphone. So straight away comparing it with the old microphones of either the built-in or the headset, there's straight away a big difference in quality, and even you can judge on how different of a voice you want to get. For instance, if I move close to the microphone, my voice becomes more warmer, if you want to say. The further you go away from it, the more distance it gets on the fact of quality wise. Now, I do hope this video has helped you in any possible way. Even if it was going to be that you were thinking of actually buying one of these units, I hope it's actually answered your questions, showed you a difference in quality you get between these systems. So that would be a big thumbs up if that's helped you. please, if you do like this video, please, if you wish to, comment or rate it if you wish on that part of things. Or certainly if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe, and there will be all sorts of things in the future for this side of it. So as I said, I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.